Welcome back to the channel. This is JT here at Rubber City Motoring. Back on the Corvette a little bit here. We've got an interesting one here, and I'm not sure this is going to be a huge game changer part, but this is a Borla X-Pipe. You can see it kind of forms an X there. Gases can go obviously that way because, well, this way, because it's an X and it allows a little more flow. And yeah, that's the main thing. Now the Corvette here has a factory H-pipe, and where the H goes, it's well known, the hole is not that big. The hole has basically sheet metal inside, and it's reduced to about the size of a nickel from what I've heard when people cut them open. And the word is it creates a sound that sounds like a boat, like a burbly type exhaust note. So that's the plan to install this thing. You cut two spots up there, post cat. This bolts up here, this bolts back there to the cat back, and then you go from there. So this is just really not a major how-to. I'll show you underneath, but this is more compare the sound and let's see if there's any major differences. I got this thing on sale. It was like a Black Friday deal, so it was like under $200. Stainless steel, nice part, and it's I'm just curious what it'll do. Hopefully it frees up a little bit of exhaust flow and maybe makes the sound a little better. So my car here is a standard C5 fixed roof coupe. It does have the Z06 titanium exhaust on there, and that's it. Stock manifolds, cats, everything like that. So it really just has a cat back on it from a Z06. So let's hear the sound of this stock setup with the H-pipe. We'll get this on there, and then we will compare. Alright, so as I said, there's the H, and we're going to replace that with an X. The wind is crazy today. There's just been leaves blowing everywhere, so my whole under my car looks like it's fall. But you can see up there, I made a couple marks roughly where we're going to cut. I rented a pipe cutter. Never used one of those before, but we'll see how it goes. And then we're going to cut this out of here. I'm thinking this pipe isn't going to be used again, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably cut this open. I want to see this for myself, this horrible H-pipe here. But you cut, you unbolt, and then that's it. So see how this goes. So through all the wind and leaves blowing in here, it is installed. As you can see now, two clamps up front. There's the X. There's the two bolts up there, those are 13, and then it goes all the way back here to connect to the titanium. And the difference is on this, the Borla piece isn't threaded like the factory piece, so they gave you nuts and bolts right there. But overall nice piece. Their instructions weren't exactly perfect. They had the stickers on the wrong sides, and also I had to cut off another 3 inches or so based on what they said. So I'll show you outside here the difference, and I think I'm gonna cut open this H-pipe as well to take a peek. So as promised, use this thing. It was fine, rented from AutoZone, free tool rental, so if you're looking to do it, that's an easy way to do it. Definitely was a little easier, I don't want to say speedier, but easier to maneuver under there compared to like a Sawzall or something. So that's going back. As I said with Borla, I cut off what they said. This is what I had to cut off extra, these little bits right here. So I guess the first one's fine because you cut it and you need more to cut off. So it's not like you cut too much off and then you're hosed, but you got to be careful. I tried to fit the X and it just didn't go. It needed, I measured how much more and took that off. So, and then they also mismarked the sides with the right and the left stickers. They're backwards. So it was a little nerve-wracking because I thought I cut off the wrong part that they said, because they're right, I thought it was right, and then it was backwards and whatever. Really all that you have left though is your pipe and bolts that held on the cat back. Now I wanted to show this because you always see these in videos and people are saying, oh, it's not a true H-pipe, it's this, it's that. I think really what they did to balance this out was for some sort of sound tuning, something like that, because if you look inside, I cut this, there's the hole that everybody talks about. And a lot of people will even like hollow that out and you know, make it more of an H and re-weld this. I guess it could do something, but I mean, you gotta have a lot of time on your hands to hollow all that out, re-weld this, and then reinstall this on the car and weld it back on. When really the X-Pipe was like, I think they run around $250, but I got mine on sale. And here's the other side. If you can see in there, there's that little hole they put in there. So super interesting, little Corvette fun fact there, and also a little bit of an upgrade. I will cut to the sound here after this, and you can decide for yourself if it sounds any different. No idea on the power gains, if any. I'm gonna say it's minimal though. You're not picking up you know, 20 horse or something by doing this, maybe a couple here and there in the RPM range, but that's the Borla X-Pipe on a C5 Corvette. So thanks for watching. Best of luck if you try to do this. It's a nice simple install. You can finish it in a few hours. I think that'd be a good estimate. All right, have a good one. Enjoy the exhaust sounds here. We'll compare them a little bit.